Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to do a really yummy minestrone soup. The beauty of this is there really isn't that much in the way of rules as to what you put in it. You just put in it whatever you've got on hand. I originally saw this recipe on the New Zealand version of Eat Well for Less in season 1, and I looked up their recipe online and it turns out they'd actually based theirs off a Jamie Oliver recipe, which is very similar. So it kind of comes from a couple of different places, but you know, it's slightly my own version as well. So let's get started. So first you want to chop up some bacon. I'm not going to say quantities as such, it just depends on your taste, depends on your budget. You could swap it out for ham, you could leave it out altogether and maybe just add a bit of paprika to get that smoky flavour. So that's your call. I've just got some of the cheap, I think it's shoulder bacon that I got from Pack and Save. I got it for about $10 a kilo the other day, so separated it out, put it in the freezer. Boom. So I'm just going to chop up some of that, put that in a pan with a bit of oil. While that's cooking, just going to chop up either one big onion or 2 small onions. I've got 2 slightly smallish ones. So I'm going to chuck them into the pan. Going to add either a clove of garlic or just a teaspoon of crushed garlic. And now I'm going to add in some veggies. I'm going to chop up 1 carrot. You can chop up a couple of carrots if you want to. You could put some celery in there if you want to. I'm not going to do that, but I've actually got just some leftover mixed veg from yesterday. I'm going to throw them in. As I say, it's adaptable. Throw in what you've got. Because we want the carrot to cook through, we don't want it to be crunchy or anything, I'm going to dice this up. Okay, so now I'm just going to add 1 OXO veggie stock cube. Crumble that in. Along with a tin of chopped tomatoes and juice, or just whole tomatoes and, you know, smush them up in the pan, same diff. I'm going to fill up that can with water and put the water in the pan too. Now I'm going to add a handful of greenery. I've got a whole heap of bok choy. Got a whole heap of bok choy growing in my garden, so I'm going to chop this up, put that in there, but spinach, silver beet, leave it out, whatever, your call. You want a couple of cans of beans. It doesn't matter what kind of beans. I've got some cannellini beans and some red kidney beans. But just use whatever. You could even just put baked beans in there. I think that's what I actually did last time. The brine and everything, chuck the whole can in. I like to use penny pasta, the tubular stuff. But you can use any type of pasta. You can break up lasagna sheets, you can break up some spaghetti or fettuccine pasta into bits and chuck that in. If you're one of these people who keeps a jar of pasta odds and ends, definitely that's the place to use them. You can even just use macaroni, any type of pasta. I like this stuff best for this. So about 100 grams of pasta. Now we're going to add, I've just boiled the jug, and I'm going to put about 600 mils of boiling water into here and then just let it simmer for a good 15-20 minutes. I've actually got some bread in the oven at the moment to go with this because that's how fancy I am. But yeah, just let it simmer for at least 15 minutes or until it's all cooked to your liking and you're ready to dig in.